What's up, people? It's your boy Tarek, and I'm back today with another upload, another video for you beautiful people. Now, before we even get into all of this, if you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button, like the video, and comment your thoughts and theories down below. Also, make sure to follow my social media. They will be left down below in the description. Make sure to hit me up on that. If you're feeling, I don't know, if you're feeling any type of way about coming out, being gay, being bi, being, you know, I'm here to help. So just reach out. Also, yes, you guys have noticed I haven't uploaded like that during the week. My new schedule will be Saturdays and Sundays, unless I say otherwise, because during the week I'm too busy during the week, so it's like I don't have the time to be making videos like that during the week. By the time I get home, it's just, yeah, I don't have the time in it, and I need some me time so I can enjoy my little evening that I have. So yeah, we just go and see me upload on the weekends. But without further ado, guys, let's get straight into this video. Oh, this is a question, or not even a question. It's like more of a, yeah. Okay, let's say a question. Yeah, this is a question that I have for my beautiful gay boys out there, beautiful gay men. Yeah, for you gay beautiful people. Actually, you know what? I don't know how it is for lesbians, so I can't really speak on their behalf. But please be sure to like drop your comments in the comment section down below. But I wanna really know from like men, innit? Why do you go for DL guys? Yeah, I gotta know, like, I actually gotta know, why do you lot go for DL guys? Because it's a thing where the reason, okay, I'm speeding too forward ahead. The reason why I'm making this video, because I actually had planned to release a story time today. But a story time that I want to talk about is kind of related to, it's related to this type of topic. So I thought, you know what, let me make this topic video first, and then tomorrow I will make the story time, and then the correlation will make sense. So then you guys will understand why I'm making this topic. But yeah, so back to the question now. Why do some of you gay guys go for DL guys even though you know what the outcome would be? Me, myself, and I, once upon a time was a DL gay guy, yeah? Let's just put it out like that. So, for those that don't know what DL means, because I do get some straight people watching my content that actually like my content. So, for those that don't know what that term means, it means on the down low, and basically means that a guy who is fronting a straight who's gay behind closed doors. So, for example, around their friends or their friendship group that may or may not agree with them being homosexual, or may not agree with homosexuality, period. In front of them, they have to front like they're straight, like they're into women, like they like women, they want to have a future with a woman. But behind closed doors, when they're by themselves and bedroom lights are off in their bedroom, they're sending news to Tom, Dick, and Harry. That's basically what DL means, right? So, again, my question is to my beautiful gay men out there, why put yourself in that position? And then afterwards, when you get blocked, your number gets deleted, you can't reach that person no more, you get upset. Okay, cool. Let me play it like this. I'm gonna speak from my experience, innit? I don't want to say too much because the video tomorrow is when I want to explain fully what's happening. But I'm just gonna give drops because I've got many experiences, and it's not like to say I just have one, but I don't want to say too much in this video, yeah? Cool. I've met guys in the past, yeah? This was before I was out as gay. I've met guys in the past, yeah, to do a little thing with, cool. There's been times now where we've linked and that, like we've actually linked, but I'm always like straight to the point. Like, I'm a person, I say this is what I'm like looking for. I'm not looking for nothing serious. I can't remember off the top of my head if I ever told a guy I'm looking for something serious like that. I can't remember, innit? Like, I'm being genuinely honest. I cannot remember if I said to a guy, you know what, I'm looking to be your... I don't see myself saying that at that stage because I haven't figured myself out properly. So why would I put myself in a situation where I can hurt both of us in the process? It just wouldn't make any sense to me. So it's like, this is how I do it. This is how I done it when I was DO, innit? I'll meet a guy on like Tinder, Grindr, whatever. And the thing is, I'll say I'm looking for fun, right? Because that's the genuine question that everybody asks when they're on these dating apps. I don't know how it works when it's a man and a woman, when they meet, but when gay guys interact with each other, I've been asked this question every single time on these dating apps. I'm sure you guys have too. I've been asked this question, what are you looking for? And then you can say, oh, I'm looking for a relationship. I'm looking for something serious. I'm looking to settle down with somebody. I'm just looking for fun. I'm just looking for friends with benefit, etc., etc. You guys get the gist. Cool. All right. So I would mainly say friends with benefits or fun. Those were my two things. I would never really say relationship because I'm not in a position yet at that time to be in a relationship with a guy. Because I remember there was one time on Tinder, I did match with a guy on Tinder one time, and I said to him, I did ask, I said, I'm DO, innit? But I said to him, if we was to do the relationship thing, would you be cool with doing the behind the closed doors type of thing? He said he was not down with sneaking around. I respected that, and I moved on in it, because when you think about it, when you're in a relationship with someone, yes, you don't have to put your business out there on blast, but at the same time, you don't want to be like, you don't want to be walking the street and be feeling you don't want to be you don't want to feel like you're not wanted. You don't want to feel like the person doesn't appreciate you when that isn't the case. It's just like they're trying to save themselves from being out. Listen, like I say, being DO is not easy. It's not easy. And I can understand why a lot of gay guys get hurt in the process. I fully hear that. I fully understand it. But I also understand it from a DL guy's point of view. Because again, like I said, I was DL. So let me continue with what I was saying. I would normally say fun. I'm looking for fun. And the thing is, you'll just be talking to someone. Like, you would match somebody and you'll just be talking to them. And by accident, what happened with me, and it happened a few times, I started like developing feelings. So I said, whoa. I had to take a step back. That's when I had to block. Because I said, this is not what I wanted. I'm not supposed to be catching feelings. This is not what's supposed to be happening. I cannot be catching feelings for somebody when I'm still figuring myself out, and furthermore, I'm not out there like that. So I wouldn't want to be public with that anyway. We would have to be sneaking around. Like, it's just like that type of like that lifestyle there it's like you're living a double life. You're living a double life, basically. DL guys live a double life, you know. Like, it's like, when you think about it, you think about people who deal drugs. You think about people who you know sometimes do these crimes. I'm not comparing the two, by the way. I'm not comparing the two, but I'm giving an example. And you look at them and you think, right, like, they're living a double life. Like, some people, they deal drugs, but on the side they're doing this and blah blah blah. But if you think about it, DL guys live a double life because some of them have girlfriends. Bro, let me tell you lot something. Let me tell you lot something. When I was DO, I was in Essex one time. I'll give this little backdrop in it because it's not really a story time. Nothing really happened like that. Let me tell you what happened. This is when I was in Essex. I was at uni. Yeah, I was in my house at the time and I was on Grindr, innit. Cool. 2-2's come now. Someone fired. They hit the fire thing, or what's it? Yeah, the fire thing on the app. Yeah, to basically they tapped me in it on the app. Cool. Obviously, the person's just showing their body. A lot of, about Grindr as well. You see a lot of DL. You see that app there as well. You see a lot of DL guys on that app. A lot of DL guys are on that app. But yeah, the guy showed his body. I said, yeah, I'm not talking to you unless you show me a Facebook. So he showed me, he sent a Facebook. He was like, oh, please don't tell anyone. I'm like, bro, read my bio. I'm literally DL myself. So he was a DL guy. And this is what I've said before in the past. So I was DL, he was DL. Cool. So obviously, he wanted to like, you know, have fun in it. And I wanted to have fun too. And obviously he was like, oh, we gotta kind of be quick because my girlfriend will be home soon. I'm like, girlfriend? So then that's when I started to say like, wow, this is mad, because some of these men they will be in a full-on relationship with a woman, but be doing stuff with men. But that's when I started to clock in it, because I'm thinking to myself, that is mad. Like, you have a girl, and your girl has no idea what you're doing. The difference with me is I wasn't with no woman. I wouldn't do that to a woman, innit? I wouldn't do that to anybody. I can't lie, like, I wouldn't do that to anybody. I just think it's so unfair. I think that's unfair. Like, you shouldn't put yourself in a position. If you know deep down, like, you know you're not fully straight, you need to figure yourself out before putting yourself in a relationship. I can't lie, like, I just don't believe in that. It just will upset too many people. So he came by the house and I was like, so what, your girlfriend has no idea? Okay, he came to my house and I was like, your girlfriend has no idea that you're doing this. He's like, nah, like, she doesn't know that I and the thing is, he was a bottom. So what? It's mad. While he's his girl, I was him. You get it? And I'm thinking to myself, nah, this is crazy. This is crazy. Like, it's mad. Like, yeah, it was mad still. It really surprises me the amount of DL guys they actually are. Like, that's how you know society's fucked. I know I'm kind of going off topic in this video, guys, but when you really sit down and think about it, society's messed up. Because there's a lot. I'm telling you, if you go on Grindr, if you go on the app Grindr, if you're a gay guy and you've never heard the term DL, and I'll be very surprised if you haven't, but if you've never heard of the term DL, go on Grindr, you'll see what I'm saying. There's full of blank profile. There's full of faceless profiles. There's man them that don't show their face, and when you try to ask them for a Facebook, they're very hesitant to send it because they're afraid you might out them. They're afraid they might get outed. That's what it is. Even when I was DL, I was putting my face on the app, you know. And then someone did ask me, they said, oh, if you're DL, how come you're putting your face on the app? I'm like, let me put it like this. If my friends are so straight as they say, number one, how would they know I'm on this app? Number two, yeah, if you treat somebody right and you treat them with, they would have no reason to out you. And number three, yeah. Listen, at the end of the day, it was a risk I was taking. I can't lie. Like, at the same time when I was on the app, my heart was pumping fast. I'm like, all it takes is for someone to screenshot my profile. It's mad. Like, at the time I was like, all it takes is for somebody to screenshot my profile. And it's long. But I was like, you know what, Tarek? Maybe it kind of needs to happen that way. And then I could be like, yeah, you know what, guys? Yeah, I am gay. So all of you that was saying these things all these years, you're alright still. But nah, man, on a serious level though, I would never understand why like a gay person would like put themselves in that situation with a DL person. A DL person they don't know what they want. And I can't speak on the behalf of DL people because I once upon a time was DL. I am currently single at the moment, but that does not mean I would ever compromise myself and go with it. I would never do such a thing. Never. DL guys, they've already hit me up. No. Not a chance. Not a friggin' chance. Because you know what it is? I would then be the biggest hypocrite if I was to, number one, go and do something with a DL guy. And then the thing is as well, you would tell a DL guy that you just want, the DL guy would tell the gay person that's out there, all I want is fun. But then it's when people start catching feelings, that's when it starts getting techie. But it's like, but we agree to like, but you can't help if you catch feelings for someone, innit? That's why like my problem was I was too friendly. Like, I wouldn't just, because I didn't believe in just having fun with somebody and then they're bouncing afterwards. I didn't really believe in that because I feel like you're using somebody and I don't believe in that, innit? So I used to kind of talk and used to bust to joke and that, and I feel like that's where feelings started to catch, because people's like, oh, this person's actually really nice. This person's actually like really caring. Like, he's not one of them typical DL guys. Like, he's different to the bunch. You get me? And I think that's where the problem went. It's natural for me. I can't help it. I don't believe in like using people in it. Like, I don't just look at people for their bodies. Like, I actually was like building connections with certain people, and then I can understand. And that's how I always put my hand up and admit where I went wrong. I can always understand why those people were upset when I would block them, innit? Because it was like, I was still figuring myself out, but then at the same time, I couldn't get into like that type of commitment with you because I don't even know who I am myself. I'm still figuring myself out. But it just would never make sense because it's like the same pattern with these DL guys. All these DL guys do the same thing. I haven't heard one story. I haven't heard one story come out that a DL guy and an actual and a gay guy that's like out there, that's out of the closet, and they've actually lasted for more than 3 months. Let's per se. If you have, please let me know in the comments. I ain't heard a single story of a DL person and a guy that's out of the closet in a relationship together and it's lasted longer than 3 months. It doesn't work because the DL guy, the fear starts playing in their head. They're like, no, because you can't meet their parents. If they haven't told their parents, how are you gonna meet their parents? But you're gonna want to meet their parents though. This is where it starts to get techie. You're gonna want to meet their parents, but you can't meet their parents because they haven't come out to their parents. And then this is where certain gay guys then start not pressuring, but they start saying, okay, how about you now start trying to come out to you? They start pressuring because they want to be serious with you. And it just doesn't make sense. It's like there's so many guys out there. Like, you can go for so many types of guys. Why go for the DL ones? I always say this and I always will say this. Let the DLs go for the DLs. And let the people that's out of the closet go for the out of the closets. I know it's kind of like kind of categorizing, which I shouldn't do, but for people's hearts to not get broken and for people's mental health, for the sake of mental health, I think that's the best way to do it. Because I know when I used to do that, I fucked up some people's mental health. I'm not gonna lie, like I did. And again, I don't know how many times I need to say sorry. But yes, I put my hand up. I was wrong. Like, I would interact with someone, entertain someone, sleep with someone, and then I'll go back to like my accommodation at uni, or I'll come back home and I'll block them. That's how it used to be, because I was like, yeah, I'm DL. Like, when I'm around my friends, one thing I never was homophobic though. I was never that, because I was like, nah, I'll be a hypocrite if I was homophobic. That's the one thing I never was. But it was like, even it was awkward one time because I was with some friends. Hold on. I was with some ex-friends. Excuse me. And we was out shopping, and there was a guy that was on Grindr, and I recognized his face. And he saw me and he recognized my face. I had to bow down. I don't normally do this in public, but I had to bow down my head. Because I'm like, yeah, don't call me out, you know. Don't call me out, you know. Don't you dare. Because he was watching me and I was like, don't you dare. Don't you dare. You see, that's why it was that fear. I had to go another direction. I had to like quickly turn and like cut from the scene. Because I'm like, yeah. It looked like he wanted to call out my name. I'm like, don't you dare. Don't do it. Because then my reaction could have been something stupid. And by before you lot think, no, I want to use violence, but no, my reaction could have been something stupid. Because I'm like, no, you don't have the right to do that. Bear in mind, I didn't sleep with this person, but the person recognized my face from Grindr. And sometimes, you know, some gay guys are more bolder than others. They'll come out and say, oh, I recognize you from... You get me? So, yeah, listen... For you closeted men out there, figure yourselves out before you want to go and sleep with people that's out of the closet, because you will hurt people, man. Like, you will hurt people. Know what you're doing. You know, figure out yourself on your journey. and try not to hurt people in the process. I know it's easier said than done, and I know you guys don't mean to do it, but it's like, I always tell DL guys, DL guys go with DL guys, man. It makes more sense because then no one can out no one in that case. The risk is a lot less. The risk is actually to me, the risk is at 0%. If two DL guys get together, like who's gonna tell who? Who's actually gonna out? Think about it. Who's gonna out who to who? You're both DL, so. But when you get with a guy that's out of the closet, there's more of a risk because you fuck about with them. Their morals are different to mine, you know. Me personally, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't believe in exposing. Okay? I don't believe in outing people. I don't believe in telling someone else's story. I just don't believe in that shit. No matter what the person has done to me. Because I've had thoughts of recently of doing something similar to somebody, innit? Because of the way that they're treating me. But you know what? The Lord is my savior. And if it wasn't for him, I'd ended up doing something stupid. So it's a fact where it's like I have to keep my morals and my inner peace with me because that's not me. I'm not a monster like that. I'm not trying to ruin someone's life just for my own personal gain. It's not the way forward. And yeah, that's to conclude this video, guys. To conclude this video, I just want to say this. So you DL guys out there, it is a tough battle. It is tough. It's not easy. I'm not going to say, oh yeah, just come out and live your life. That's a lot easier said than done. That's what people used to tell me. And I used to tell them, I don't think you actually understand. But they, in fact, gay people that's out of the closet, they understand the most. Because they once upon a time was closeted too. I think most gay guys were closeted. Not all of them though. Most of them are like people knew from since they were young and they were out since they were young. But most guys, like gay guys that I've interacted with, I've said, yeah, like in their past they didn't come out until they were this age. They didn't come out until they were that age. So it's all a journey. For everybody's journey is different, innit? And for the guys that's out of the closet, what I would say to you is, just stay away from DL guys. Let them figure themselves out. Just let them do their shit. Because when you get hurt now, you don't want to throw the blame at them. But really and truly, it takes two to tangle, man. You know their pain. You know their struggle. You should really try and stay away from that. Because you're not ready for when things go south. So, yeah. But anyway, guys. If you found any helpful, useful information from this video, make sure to hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new with the notification bell on, so every time I upload a video, you guys are notified. And comment down below what your experiences are, how your journey has been, etc, etc. Anyway, guys, it's been your boy Tariq, and I'll see you when I next see you. Take care.